Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. First and 10 from the 41. McCarthy starting off with a throw. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. That is Kyler Gordon. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Dallas Turner picks it off.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this play is going to come to an end at the 27. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Jones tries left side. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Running back sent in motion. McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Guilty.
Williams to throw on first. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Here we go. Hit that.
Here's Swift on second down. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Make it an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Vegas.
First down throw by Williams. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Third down, here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and it's going to be second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Here's Jones off the pistol give. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we got fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first.
Jordan. Vegas.
First down, Williams. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second and 10 now. Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Here's Williams. It's his running back. Stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Santos' kick is good. And that's going to give them their first points in the ball game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it'll be second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. And he goes down, the Bears got him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And the more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 3 yards to pick up that time, but we have reached the 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with a 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gains.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
and a lone yard coming up. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He fields this at the 18. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd down carry for Jones. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Williams off the play fake. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Makes the 15! Completed right side to Addison. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Another one to Addison. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Reichert connects there. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. It's all down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play caller's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. It's caught. That's Thielen. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 65, 6. Don't go 18.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing again now. McCarthy. Locates Jefferson along the sideline. Complete. They gain 14 on the play. For Minnesota, 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's tackled for no gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Vegas! Let us hold on!
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Williams set to pass. Let's get it, left side. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here's Williams again. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down, here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Mason. Escapes the defender. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. He could do it. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Avani Konda on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Off the play fake, Williams. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Vikings have recovered. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Volunteer! Punch first! Punch first! Punch! Vegas! Yeah! Bravo!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. He's off to the races! 30! The 10! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Bears 10. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's out the screen. It's Hawkinson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football. And once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That throw finds Bartholomew. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
This one's caught. They get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one's complete, right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running in the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They send a man in motion. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. And after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Looking right. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go, set.
Third and 2, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Vikings getting their punt team out. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another run for Mason. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And he will score! And there was no time left, and that should clinch the win!
Touchdown, Minnesota.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings lead by 15 now. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Abanikanda on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.